Uh,
Yo, y'all know the vibe, man. So we gotta check each and every Friday.
5 to 7. We here.
Can't
What's
shit
up,
stop us.
everybody?
No quarantine. Who?
The quarantine edition, man.
Quarantine.
Back.
Shout out to everybody that's on the check-in
Yeah,
with us.
big fat.
Yeah, that gas.
Poppy heck, you know what I'm saying? In the bathroom and shit. You know what I'm saying?
This
Came direct from the
amazing.
laboratory on y'all.
You did what?
No, bro, we don't
I'm in
ask.
the
No,
laboratory.
don't ask him to repeat it again. He's in the laboratory. We don't know.
Yeah. Sorry.
Cause we talking real shit today.
All right, so let's talk about it. I got to go in.
Yeah. Well, it is
Jam,
officially
you know we
raining
starting to
outside
spicy.
in New York City.
It just started drizzling. Yup, you're right.
Yep.
That shit.
Good.
Yes, I'm by the window. It just started drizzling.
But Brooklyn tip is outside.
I'm
Outside.
reporting the news to y'all. I'm reporting the weather.
Report the
Where's your
weather.
mask at?
The weather is a slight chill in the air with a slight drizzle. It's raining shady bitches and heavy viruses out here.
Heavy viruses. Cover your.
Every viruses. Where's her mask? Where's her gloves?
They out here.
She showed us all of that a minute ago.
I did. I have.
She not masked up.
Cause I'm in my own car, bro. What am I in my own car scared of me for?
There you right. There you go. Tell the people out the person in the back.
I'm
Tell the loud person in
Yeah,
the back.
what? Am I scared of the bananas?
The bananas. The bananas got corona on them.
Well then,
They
listen.
stick
I
for
don't eat
78 hours.
I don't eat the skin of the banana. I eat the inside of the banana. Okay.
Yo, I saw the wildest shit on social media. They had a picture of a nigga that bit into a banana, bro. How you bite a banana, bro?
Ew.
Like
the whole
bite
thing-
right into it
Like how you bite a banana with the skin on?
Mm.
With the skin on it?
He was
and
hungry.
chew it up and eat it.
And chew it and eat it.
He was hungry.
Well, God bless.
That's some wild island shit.
I was about to say he was
That's some
definitely
island
something else. I don't want to say that.
Excuse me. Sorry, my beer. How we
Oh
feeling
yeah,
about
Roby, I
this new
see you.
date?
I like the doobie.
How do we feel
I like
about
the
this?
doobie.
What?
The new date.
The new date about
new
okay,
date.
so I was just having a
Our
conversation.
date. For the
Yeah,
world,
5
New York's date has changed to May 15th.
May 15th.
Yes.
So truthfully,
15.
what they don't want to
Maybe.
tell you is that it's really going on until the end of this year. This is not going to be over until next year. But they cannot
I believe that.
they cannot tell people that at one time. You can't tell the world we're going to be like this until 2021. The world is going to go crazy. People are going to start acting crazy, being crazy, doing crazy things.
Yeah.
So you got to give it to them as a little bit. All right, because you remember what at first they said by Easter. Well, at least Trump said by Easter we was going to be back to normal, right? We knew that wasn't going to be realistic. Then they said by the end of April. Soon as it got to the 15th of April, they said by the May 15th. Soon as it gets to May 1st, I promise y'all he's going to be telling us another 30 days. So be prepared for this to be like this for a long time.
Mm-hmm. Me personally, once they said school has officially been closed,
it's over.
And they didn't implement. Well, when school closed and we were supposed to come back in April.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at I just put a starburst in my mouth. I'm looking at the time frame, and I'm like, what are they doing in the school? What are they doing for the kids to be able to put all these kids back into this setting again that they're not telling us? Because you can't do this without implementing something. So since they're not saying that, I'm like, school's not going back. Like the kids are not going back to school. Once I put it in my mind that kids were not going back to school, once I put it in my mind that programs for the summer camp, all that shit was not happening either, and so this virus cannot survive in climates that are summer-like, we're still not going to resume our regular life. This is over. Like, summer's over. In my mind, I was like, summer's over, and now we need to hope for the fall. Anything in the next month or so, like it's over.
All I know is I'm stacking my bread. I'm out here working out. Life is alright in quarantine. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I ain't gonna hold you.
For you,
I ain't got
you
no
are
money
black. You know what I'm saying? I
ain't
think
got
that
no
in
money.
our four corners right now, we are all very blessed. But this pandemic has really stressed people out. It has come without people being able to prepare for life like this, and that's the real
Exactly.
unfortunate thing.
Exactly, Rover. You said it best. People was not able to prepare for something like this.
No, like how do
And
you? I probably didn't even get. Imagine it should not even happen to you on a pay week. So you're not even getting no money, and you're not gonna be able to make no money for your next check. Whatever you got coming in is what you got, and that's what you've had since you've been waiting on a stimulus. Like that's crazy. That's crazy. Crazy.
This
Yo, I don't got my money yet, man. I need my money. Trump, if you listening, I need my motherfucking money, bro. Stop playing with me. Stop run down your bum ass.
That's it. The rent over here is 1,700, so that's stimulus ain't stimulate shit.
right. But shout out to all the people who's getting that unemployment.
Shout out to everybody that's able to get unemployment. Shout out to everybody that is able to collect a stimulus check, because some people can't even collect that. You know what I mean? Shout out to them for implementing some type of security for renters as well. You know what I'm saying? Because that's very important. The fact that you cannot get evicted right now.
But they made the housing market a little bit more difficult. Now they saying you can't apply for a loan unless your score is 700 plus and 20%. You have 20% to buy a house.
Well, guess what? You better take this money the government is giving you and give it right back to them and pay whatever you owe with their own money.
Right.
And have a seat and sit on that and relax.
I brought all my credit cards down to zero.
That's right, Roy. Well, I think that Tip could chime in and tell you that I think you need to have it at something, because you don't want it to be just stagnated. That will bring it down too, I think.
Nah, because I already know how to work their system. Feel me? Like it's a certain percentage of the card that you have to use. It's a utilization under 30%, 30% of whatever the total card of the card is. And as long as you have that utilization rate within a certain range before your date comes, you should be fine. See, being that
Gotcha.
they just want to see that you're using the card. Feel me?
Yes.
Like the shit was at like 300, so I'll just put it to zero. Boom. So now I'll go swipe some $25 for like, in like 2 days just to show them I'm still, using it.
Yes.
So they just want you to they want you to use it but not use it. It's
Yes.
this shit. But yeah.
I got you. That's good. That's good. Come on, giving out them quarantine credit gems. You know what I'm saying?
In credit gems, go get you a secure credit card for $200. You send them your $200 and they
Yes.
credit.
Tell them, boy. That's right.
I went from, I ain't gonna tell you my shit, but you know what I mean? I'm good. Feel me? But secure credit card, start off with that. Swipe your little fucking, I don't know what, shit. Something for $20, a toothbrush, or
Pay your bill on your secure credit card.
Pay your bill.
Put that money right back.
Yes, pay your bill. It don't even
You
matter.
gotta pay your bill.
It don't matter with the secure credit card, because once you fuck it up, they're gonna be like, well, hey, that was your bread. See you later.
Yeah. But at least that money, at least you spending money on the things that you need to, and so it's like a double positive for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and the way these other people play, you know what I mean when I say other people,
Mm-hmm.
the way they play with it, they don't even spend their money out of their account. Everything is credit card, because every time you swipe, you gaining points, you gaining points. You use your account money, your actual personal money, to pay the bill. That's all.
Yep. And they was groomed like that. Unfortunately, in our community, we wasn't groomed like that. We don't have those tools. We barely got those tools. If we got them, it was in high school, economics and government. You about to go into the world. You already done apply for college. You already got loans. You already have these things that's about to build up on you, and you don't even got the fundamentals for it. You know what I'm saying? It's so messed up. Man. There are a lot of people out there that are doing things though for the generations under us, that are teaching them things that we did not have the information for. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. I came across a page He's called Wall Street Trapper. I've been doing in the stocks, fucking with the stocks a little bit too. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He's basically like breaking everything down to you, like, you know, on a layman's terms level. You know, not really using big words and shit. Like he like, yo, you know, set up your trap house, save $65 this week, $75 next week. Buy the stock of it, you know, whatever you like, Apple, you know what I mean? So it's shit out there. It's the information era, and we just gotta utilize it. If this ain't a fucking wake up call for us to be prepared for the next one, because I heard some real shit. It's like every 20 years. Feel me?
Yep. Yep.
So they said motherfucking 9/11, we wasn't prepared. After that, we ain't prepared. We can't even escape New York. You know what I mean? Now this, we can't even escape New York. Like, where the fuck you going? Them other people, they done packed their kids, went out to their little fucking country crib right on
Yep.
the day,
Yep.
in the backyard, in the monkey bars, in the basketball court, and they not giving a fuck about the quarantine. They like, yo, something
I
ain't.
told my roommate, I said, I'm happy we here together, working, doing this together. I said, but if I was a single person, I would have went south with my godkids.
Yeah.
Like I would have just left. Like
Right.
I'd rather be in Carolina, or I would have went to Atlanta. Like I would have just, because there's nothing like having to be trapped, but still be able to have air outside, breathe. You know what I mean? Like,
Right. We can't even have a fucking picnic at this point.
no,
They done closed
no,
the whole park. They done gated that shit off. You can't go in none of the parks.
no.
Pools closed for summer. Even the little community fucking jungle gym in Farragut right here. Like, they done put a fence around all of them shits.
Mm-hmm.
It's serious. I can't even take my kid outside to play.
But that's because people was not being mindful.
Yeah.
It takes nothing for you to be mindful for yourself and your responsibility to the community so that you're still allowed at these things. If you see two people, if I saw you and Heck on a court, I'm not going over there. There's two people over there, I'm not going over there. Why is there 7 people? Why y'all playing a 5-on-5?
You got
What
next.
are you doing?
You got next. What you mean?
No, not right now. Not while you still are able to. They still had beaches open. People was crowding on top of each other. Why are y'all doing that? Now the beach is closed. Like, be mindful of your liberties, or they get taken away from you.
You didn't see the news? The new news?
What's the new news?
Florida beaches are open as of 5 p.m. this evening. Florida, open their beaches this evening, 5 p.m. and they will remain open. That's
ridiculous.
That's fucking crazy. But you know what it is? It's
we can't hear you, Heck.
The guy in charge, that's his fucking town. So he got to make it look like his town is following his orders.
Yep. But the messed up part about it too is that now Cuomo and de Blasio, our representatives, it doesn't look good for us, because let's say somebody from Florida has the liberties they have. They want to travel here. They haven't been tested. They've been in contact with so many people. Now they come into the city.
Right.
Now what? What does that do for us? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't help that they're not, I don't know.
They're not quarantining. What the fuck? Y'all on the beach? The beach? They talking about they open the beach for essential activities. What the fuck?
What's essential about the beach?
Yeah, running, swimming, walking the dog. What? No.
We could walk the dog without a beach.
I guess it's because it's 70 degrees out that motherfucker. They feel like they could do whatever. You know what I mean? But that's really crazy.
Hey,
Welcome back.
thank you.
Yeah.
We just talked about how Florida opened their beaches back up today at 5 p.m. You seen that?
I didn't see that. Like I said, I've been moving and grooving. But is it because they feel as though the temperature is allowing them to proceed? So they claim that the weather, like the heat, kills the virus. That's what they've been saying. But
yeah, that is what we were saying that too. Like that, temperatures and shit. But
damn, her shit.
She gone. I know. What the hell?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
You popped out, you popped back in.
Yep.
Papa.
I don't think it's because of the temperature though, Tiff. Like the temperature was 70 degrees, don't get me wrong, but I think more so that they following the orders of the big homie, like, you know what I'm saying, that's running the country. Cause that's his state. Florida, like that's the only state. They talking about the beaches are open.
That's crazy.
5 p.m. They put it on the news, like, yeah, 5 p.m. The beach is gonna be open from 5 to 8, and in the morning from 7 to 11 or some shit like that. I was like, what the fuck?
So you gonna pile all these people up within that? They killing them off. They killing them off.
Look, I don't know.
They killing them off.
I don't know. Trip
I
ticket.
just want to. I'm just curious to know, like, people that think like Roby, right? That's not. Now, I'm not saying you're fearful of it, but you're very cautious and you're in tune with what's going on with this whole virus situation. What's gonna make you content to go outside? What's the government gonna be able to say to you, or what do you have to see for you to be able to be comfortable go back outside and the routine and regular day like you?
It's not really the government that drives me. It's the way people are reacting to it that drives me. Because there are people out there that are just moving and grooving, normally not caring, that have lost people, right? That have loved ones that are not 100% able-bodied, and or children in their crib, and they're okay with the potential that you could bring that in to a household where there's a possibility that this body, this immune system is not going to survive. That's the biggest thing that bothers me about the fact that you've been given this information. I know people personally that have passed away from this virus. You know what I'm saying? In my immediate circle. So yes, they weren't 100% on the treadmill every day, but I am mindful that if I come in contact with people, that I need to make sure that I'm as healthy as I possibly can, so that people can be comfortable to be around me and still be able to go into settings with their loved ones that may not be able to survive this. That's my thing. And once you shut down a whole school system, you know what you got to do to shut a whole school system down? If that doesn't like get your mind moving, like, hey, maybe not that I'm being a sheep, but maybe I need to go along, so that if that is the case, that we could just get past this. If you're not okay with doing that, then you could be so smart, but you could be so ignorant trying to be so smart too at the same time. You can't say fuck a system that you have to live in. You got to live in this system. Unless you like, fuck the system, I'm going to live on a beach somewhere where I'm not going to be regulated. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care. Then all right, that's fine. But if you have to depend on a system that provides you with income, that provides you with healthcare, that provides anybody that you know with these types of things, why do I need to be like, fuck the government in this time to prove a point that it's gonna hurt the people around me? I know so many hairstylists that cannot work right now. That is their income. That is their source of income. There is no unemployment for them. There is nothing for them. If only that, I have to be mindful for the people that cannot. The government is not going to help recoup them. I want to get them back to work. So past the virus, if I need to stay my ass in the house so that my people can go and make their money, I'm gonna do that. And why am I revolting to make things harder for them? Why am I doing that?
A lot of DJs too that they DJ for a living. You know what I'm saying? They ain't for
Right, boy. Like, come on.
like that's really their livelihood, and they like done. Even like big DJs. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas that's lit. They really just was like, you know, I'ma just do this because they lit. But right now, they have no outlet. They have no.
I'm banking on a gig. I'm banking that because I created this lifestyle for me. I made money. I'm successful in my career.
Right.
But now I'm suffering because of this situation. Like, I can't. No.
It's 120 402.
Hi, Royce. How are
Hi,
you?
Roy. How are you?
Oh, how do you
Oh,
feel?
let me get out of here.
Yeah, the thing is, it's just
This
it's
food is so good on
he's
me, y'all.
getting agitated because nobody's there.
That looks great.
Yeah, I just had to share with y'all real quick. It's so good.
It looks good.
Shout out to the crisis bar.
Shout out to all of the businesses that are able to still small food eateries
Function.
that are still able to progress right now, because even them, like, this is what I want to do in my
It's a
life.
lot.
I'm able
Yeah.
to make money. I'm able to be successful. I poured my blood, sweat, and tears into this. What do I do?
Shout out to all of the essential. Shout out to all the workers that still got to work no matter what.
That's true. Shout out to them.
That's a fact.
I just feel like there's not enough spotlight on non-essential people. I know people might not like what I said, but if you're raising money for people that are essential, that have an income coming in, I don't see the concept of that.
That's true.
Like, why are we doing that? They're working. Why aren't we raising money for people that aren't working?
You got a point.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's on big scales. $3.7 million to give people hazmat masks?
Nah, but it's what's name. I think it's more so of the exposure to the coronavirus. Feel me? Because some people work in a fucking office. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But like for example, my brother, he housing worker. They working like directly like amongst people in their that are sheltering in place. You know what I'm saying? Like 14-day quarantine. Like I could go to an office building and nobody is here. It's empty. I'm good to work. I'm kind of safe. Feel me? But like a sanitation or MTA, like they coming across God knows what. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They
My mom is actively working in she's Department of Homeless Services.
come on.
So
that's front line, son.
she's like, right now they have it so that they don't necessarily have to see the clients inside of the office in a small space with them, but they still have to be responsible for their clients. So my mom is a seamstress too. So she made herself some cloth breathable masks that she wears to go along with her head ties and shit. She a fancy lady. But
Hey.
but that's my point. Like, if you're taking all these masks to hospitals, what about those other essential workers that need those masks too? There are people that are being forgotten about. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I don't know. I don't see the balance.
They want you to improvise now. They want you to start making your own.
Bro, I saw blood in the crib in the grocery store.
They said they was beefing.
Did y'all see that?
But it was a guy on Fulton and Nostrand today. He was selling there was a guy on Fulton and Nostrand. He was selling everything. He was selling Lysol wipes. He was selling bandanas. He was selling hand sanitizer. He was selling he was selling like all the essentials that people are looking for.
That's good. Was it a good price, or was he beating people in the head?
The bandanas was like 2 for $5.
That's all right.
I don't know.
Little dollar profit on each.
I'm gonna say it like this: it probably was beating people.
She froze.
Damn.
What happened?
You froze?
You got that
Wi-Fi? My screen keeps timing out. I don't know why.
Oh, mine was doing that too. I had to change it so that it allows me to just sit here.
Got you. So I assumed he was overcharging people because I was in the car. I just happened to catch the eye view, but I could hear. I'm nosy, so I could hear him. So I was like, and people was like, like he had too much of stuff for him. I felt like he was overcharging because if it was a reasonable price, I think it would have been going by now.
I got you. Makes sense. Well, for anybody that does not know, I am a licensed hairstylist. I'm not being biased. I'm speaking for the community right now. The salon that I work at, which is Beauty Mark, we have a campaign going that's Beauty Mart Cares. I'll put the link up on my page. I'll be doing it daily. And basically, we're trying to raise $500,000 so that we can dispense it out to barbers, hairstylists, makeup artists, and salon owners that basically were not prepared for something like this, so that they can at least still have the essential money, because once again, they're not going to be able to collect anything. So as long as they submit their payment information and their personal information to the Beauty Mark Gmail, then we will allow and then once we get to the end of it, we'll dispense the money out to whoever needs it. And hopefully if we can keep that going, we can keep that going. Because I saw the DJs doing the whole DJ-a-thon for DJs, but Clairol is not like, hey, salons, L'Oreal is not, none of these big beauty brands that we pour thousands and thousands and millions and billions of dollars into. Nobody has put together a campaign yet for beauty professionals. So if we have to take care of ourselves, then we just got to take care of ourselves. So on our end, that's what we're doing. Yeah. Because it's hard. You know what I'm saying?
It is. Roy Boy, since Roby mentioned the DJ-a-thon, how you been feeling about doing the DJing online for the people?
I've been enjoying it, I've been enjoying it. It's gaining me some fans, some new supporters and shit. Some people from
turned up.
Yeah, man. It's just it's just different. It's different. People are very creative. I gotta give it to them. Y'all got a great imagination, so they make it easier for me to do that.
Bro, because I be in there like, yo, I'm at the bar with my drink and all that.
Right. So
last week the bouncer didn't let me get out with my bottle. I paid mad money for it. I was pissed. You know what I'm saying? Marvelous Monroe, she came and held me down though. Like we had to jump him.
Nah.
Boy, I want to suggest something to you.
Stuff like we walk out of the fucking club with the bottles. Tiff, you know it too.
I don't walk. I'm walking out. I'm putting it in my bag. I'm putting it in whoever. I'm walking out with it. Ain't no stopping me.
Like we ain't walking out the spot with the joint. Come on.
Cause something. It seems like something always happens in the club as soon as your bottles come. And I'm not leaving all of this here because y'all not even about to throw this away. Y'all gonna put this back into the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't care about it. No, I spent $300 on this bottle of Hennessy, on this little bottle of Hennessy. I want my Hennessy. Royce,
I'm drinking all that.
Roy, I wanna ask you a question. Are you willing to go live with some of your viewers to see how they partying off for you?
Hell yeah. Yo, I was so mad when I found out they took that feature off of on Facebook. Like you can't.
Why is that?
I don't know. You can't go.
Yeah, I saw.
With like a guest, because that was the first thing I was gonna do. Like invite somebody. Like you know what I mean?
Is this something new? Because aren't people still doing like lives with people?
Yeah, but
only on Instagram.
Yeah, on Instagram.
Oh, on Facebook, you said you can't do it no more.
Nah.
Oh yeah, I noticed that. That's crazy.
See, but the thing is, like, I needed like a little attachment to. It's like a little, I guess, sound card that the DJs use, to where the audio is like crispy. It sounds like y'all listening to my shit in the headphones.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been just playing it through a speaker and letting the sound come through my phone, like just on some regular.
Yeah.
It's been pretty good because I've heard worse, Roy. I'm telling you, it's been great. Like,
hey, Roy,
I need
turned up or be a mix.
Thank you, Tiff. But
I be at Jim house. I be at anywhere house, and I send everybody like turn. I send that live to everybody.
It's gonna be better. Like I said, I already ordered the piece. It should be here, any day now. But the next time I go live, the audio should be crispy to where it's like, yo, you really listening to a mix like on SoundCloud or some shit. You know?
Nice. Remember the first mix you did? The first time you went live?
Yo, that shit was crazy. I hit 300 that time, man.
Yeah, you was like, I think you was like 353. You was up there.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
That mix. I wish you would have had like SoundCloud that mix. So that mix was crazy.
Bro.
And when you did that reggae mix, woo, that reggae mix was crazy.
I don't know. I guess people was like, it was hot.
Last week we was in here sweating.
It was hot.
Sweating.
I guess people was like, They kind of falling off from it, but once they get used to being in the house for another month or two, this is gonna be the thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
This is gonna be the thing, and
Don't worry, your Saturday nights is gonna be lit. Because Saturday is really Thursday. Sometimes people still gotta work, still got a lot going on.
right.
You gotta get their kids ready for bed. They might not be focused. Saturday night, that's the
Yep.
night. Friday night, Saturday night,
Saturday.
that's the night.
Yep. Well, this is our 420 show for our 420ers.
I don't know what that means, Jim.
Later.
Well, that means that if you're not a Sour Ranger, that you will definitely be one on Monday.
Later. Poppy.
Hey, what you gonna do?
This
What
guy,
you gonna do? A clothes change, huh?
this guy is crazy.
Why would you put that? Why would he put that? Every time he leaves and comes back, yeah, I gotta peep the name. The name changes.
Oh, I didn't even notice. He's a fool.
Yes, he's ridiculous.
That's your friend.
It is. I'll drink to that.
I'll drink to that. Shout out to the drink I got. I'm drinking a what am I drinking? It's called the Mike Tyson.
Is it a knockout?
Have you noticed that most of the liquor stores are closed now?
Yeah,
They
man.
don't got nothing. They don't got nothing.
Yes, they do.
So by me, there's 2 liquor stores, right? The first time we went out, they had an abundance of stuff. It was nice, right? The second time we went out, my roommate went out, there was not much stuff left, right? Then last time I went out, they only had weird shit that nobody drinks, Auburn Mist.
I used to love Auburn Mist, son.
I ain't gonna lie, I bought a bottle because I needed to mix something with my tequila. They only had Jose Cuervo Gold. They had a bunch of like weird bacas, but like the shelves I could see the brick.
Damn.
That Jose at Roby House, Jim's house, had me a little. I was not. All I know is I woke up. We was listening to Roy Way mix as usual. It was blasted. I woke up. I'm like, what's happening? I was gone. I know when I fell asleep it was 1. When I woke up it was like 3:30.
Damn.
I was like,
Boy,
what?
I play that mix like a motherfucker. Do you hear me? Excuse
Yo.
my language out there.
Appreciate you.
I got to because I be stressed sometimes. I be stressed. I'm like, I need to hear some music. The TV is one thing, but like I need to hear some music. Like
I love
music.
Yeah,
What are you doing?
I never got that
I'll be
many
right back.
or nothing I put on the internet ever. Like that shit is at like 12,000 spins.
Listen,
So
when it's good, it's good.
I'm
I
like,
listen to the old one too. Like once that one is over and I hear DJ Roy Boy, I'm like, what the fuck I'm gonna listen to? I go right into the first one that you did with you like this.
yeah,
I
fact.
just played them back to back, yo. I just played them back to back.
It's almost,
Roy, have you been listening to any new music lately?
yeah, I've been listening to what the fuck was this shit I was listening to?
All right, so let me ask you this: did you listen to the Baby album, Jim?
Oh,
Is a big
Did I yet? Nah.
fan.
I listened to some singles.
Tory
Did
is
you like it? Oh, Tori,
I listened to Tori.
yeah.
It's the same thing. Why would I do that? He does a lot of that on it.
Yeah. Raw wave.
I'm not gonna lie, I actually like the Baby album right now.
I heard it was garbage, but I gotta hear it from
I
my
mean, to me it was better than the other ones that I've heard.
what?
He gave me some diversity.
Oh,
Yeah.
He gave me a lot
Because
more
on the
diversity.
other one, on the last one, because this is his 5th project. The last
Heck,
one.
where are you? Are you on a balcony?
No.
Oh,
A balcony. I was about to say, what
No,
kind of life you live?
I don't know because it
My
looks like he's
backsplash
outside
is
of.
just my backsplash is just granite. Don't start
Oh,
that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm weak. So
Bobby, heck, we are on air. We would like for you to be on air with us, okay?
I am on air with you. I just want to let you know happy 420, man. You know what I'm saying? I just want to let you know I'm going to be doing all the hot shit while we doing our show. So I just want to let you know I got some edibles. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know, I got that fire. You know, I prefer black raw. You know what I'm saying? And I'm rolling up for those that used to smoke. I got a little, you know what I mean? Little Tyson, little chocolate right here. Y'all ain't seen this. Listen, this is different, y'all. Just understand. But we gonna talk and roll. We gonna talk and roll. So yeah, what's
Okay,
the
we gonna
conversation?
talk. You gonna roll. Live your best life, sir.
I'm not
And
gonna
I'm
smoke
going
though,
to
cause smoking is bad, kids.
Yes,
I'm
it
just showing
is.
y'all how to roll. Just show you how to roll during 420. And I'm gonna do it with a mask on. Just gonna let y'all know.
Okay. All right. Well.
Hmm
Where's your madre? We want to say hi to her.
My mom's asleep.
Oh,
Shout out to Mama, cause she
right.
be lit.
I'll show y'all mine, but she's looking a little.
We had a great conversation last week or Thursday.
Absolutely.
Thursday.
That was
Thursday.
I'm about to say, no. That wasn't
No,
Thursday. Was
Wednesday.
Wednesday, right?
Wednesday.
Mhm.
For
Hey, I
those
mean,
that don't wanna,
it's this day,
those that
that
don't wanna lick,
day. You
if
know,
you
we
don't
not
wanna
living
lick,
in Monday,
if you
Tuesdays
can't,
anymore.
if you can't lick your blunt, don't worry about it, y'all. You gotta get this THC, this THC seal glue. I got it. I'm gonna show y'all, and that way you don't have to saliva, less corona during these times. For all my smokers out there, you know what I'm saying?
The
Friendly
only
shit.
way you
Feel
should be
me?
worried about something like that is if you still out here trying to pass situations. You should just consume what you need to consume for you and just be happy in that.
I hope you learned your lesson about passing stuff. If this haven't told you about being too friendly with people, then you have not learned your lesson, buddy.
I ain't never catch nothing.
Anywho, let's go on to the next conversation.
Yes, let's go on to the next
So, Poppy,
conversation.
heck, you said you had some interesting things to talk about today. What were they?
Yeah, one thing I want to talk about is I want to talk about this. I want to talk about this fake, like this fake, these fake rules to like what things mean when you post it on Instagram, and how people read into this bullshit too excessively and make their own assumptions about what the hell is going on in your life or at the time that you're dealing with based on a fucking post. Based on posts, bro. This is ridiculous, stupid, dumb shit. I began into a lot of back and forths over insignificant, bullshit ass, dumb posts that mean nothing. It's a
Post
simple
that your
repost.
post that you're putting up.
No, not necessarily that. Not necessarily I'm putting up, but people I've been around complain about how they get a lot of slack for the shit they're putting up. And I'm like, what's the big deal behind putting a post up? Like, is there a rule that if somebody is dealing with you, if they post you up as they MCM, but they don't ask you, it's because they're trying to keep everybody away from who's their man is? True or
I
Wait,
think
false?
what?
he's saying like, if I was to post up Poppy Heck as my MCM, but I don't at him, I don't put his name up there so people could click on it and go see who this person is. Or does that mean they're trying to keep you away? No, I don't. I might not either. One or two things. Either you might not even have social media because we know if I post my guy, there ain't gonna be no act because he don't have an act. You understand? Then, or you might not. You might want people to know, but not really know. Like you would give people a little bit and not all, and that's okay. I don't need y'all to know. Go to his page and be searching for him and doing the most because clearly it's a mixy situation. I feel like.
Is it common right now for somebody of our age to MCM or WCW someone and not be dealing with them? Could it be honestly a crush? Or is that just
Yeah,
internet? Is that just internet conversation or code for that's
I
my
feel
nigga?
like
Watch
it
out, that's
depends.
my bitch. Watch out.
It depends on the situation because if I was to post you as my man crush Monday, there's nothing behind this.
Yeah,
It's nothing behind it,
but there's 100 people that gonna think, oh shit, bro, heck, violate you, kid, bust
right?
down
Because
on that
that's for
nigga,
us.
son.
Because when people don't know what's going on, they come up with their own perception. And I'm not going to say that it's right, but it's natural. If you don't know something, you automatically assume. And sometimes, and 9 times out of 10, you probably do assume wrong, or you don't assume wrong. If you don't know, that's not, you can't get mad at them for not knowing, but they can't get they you're not responsible for their assumption. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
so if somebody be like, oh boy, what's going, like if somebody go back and tell Rel that he's gonna be like, he ain't about nothing. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta know who you're dealing with. You gotta know that what's appropriate and not appropriate. If you know that somebody's
Cause
lady, or man, and you know that's somebody's situation, and I'm not talking about celebrity. I'm talking about the every next door neighbor type thing. It might not be appropriate.
Because like I have a picture of me and Brooklyn Tip, right? I'm not sure exactly what date it is, but me and Brooklyn was being goofy, and Tip was like, "Oh, heck," and we did like a fake kiss pose, right, where she was kissing my cheek. If I post that right now, if I was to post that right now, you know what I'm saying? Everybody named mother thing was some wild shit, and it's
I don't
crazy.
think so.
And mind you, I could say it right now, like I'm about to post it tomorrow and watch, still get the same bullshit.
I mean, if people want to assume, that's on them, because the people who are assuming what it's about clearly don't know you or me, and
That's facts.
that's not that's not for me to be trying to fight the world. I'm not trying to fight the world. If I want to post something to show love, or I can post up anybody, because people do that all the time. Like I might post gym for women crush Wednesday. Oh, typical lesbian. No, that has nothing to do with it. You know, it's just like this is what social media is about. I feel like that. I feel as though that's what social media is about. But it's a thin line between what's right and what's wrong, and what's respectful and what's disrespectful too. So
right, and what people think is disrespectful may be different. You know what I mean? Like, but that's the responsibility that you have to your partner, I think, too, because.
So I want to say
go ahead. No, go.
A perfect example. Remember, Poppy Heck, when you had reposted a picture of a lady, one of our closest friends, on Facebook, and their man got mad.
Yeah.
And they was like, "Yo, why would you post that? Like, you can post anything." Big mad, like, "Yo, like, I felt like that was so inappropriate." And it's like, bro, like, I didn't even say like, look at her sex. You didn't say anything inappropriate. You just put up there like, I like, you said something that was very like hectorish, like, I see you, or whatever the case may be. But they felt that it was inappropriate. You know what I'm saying? And they know that there's nothing going on, but they felt that it was inappropriate. Were they right or were they wrong?
They were definitely wrong.
No,
but,
I'm just saying, like, on the outside, not because, don't look at it from the inside because you know the person. If it was you looking in from the outside, would you? If somebody if it was the other way around and that guy reposted your lady, would you be offended?
Nah, I really like real talk. I mean, don't be wrong. Is it odd that somebody may post your significant other or somebody you're dealing with out the blue? Yeah, it's kind of like coincidence, you know what I'm saying? But you still gotta give the benefit of the doubt, and you gotta allow it to play out. Especially if it's just similar to just a picture. You know what I'm saying? Picture with no words, no captions, no funny ass emojis. Like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be mature about this shit. You know what I mean?
That's the thing. Like you said, let's be mature about it. Some people, everybody's tolerance level. Sorry, y'all, my phone. Everybody's tolerance level is a little different. You can't be responsible for what other people perceive things, I guess.
Nah, you're right. Really? Like, people are gonna perceive that this Tyson ain't banging. I got Tyson, y'all. You know how hard it is to get Tyson?
I'm drinking Tyson right now. I'm drinking Mike Tyson. The drink I'm calling is Mike Tyson.
I got chocolate dirt, chocolate. This. I got some shit, y'all.
I ain't mad.
Yo, real quick, y'all. Where can the viewers or our fans tune in? They need a link
on the DTF radio app, baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
On the DTF radio app,
Facebook right now.
On Facebook, DTF radio, and on YouTube.
I look crazy, right? I'm like all in the camera. I just realized that. I'm so busy looking at y'all. I'm not even looking at myself. I'm gonna give y'all the 2012 polls. No, okay. Not hitting. All right.
No, it was not hitting. Sorry, friend. I gotta tell you the truth.
And the line was like crazy. Yo.
Is it wrong when we start getting this money from the government if we just go ahead and just everybody just ball out and just buy mad ignorant shit?
I mean, if you think 1,200 is balling out and ignorant, then you are ignorant, because 1,200 is really not like, what are you going to buy? Because first of all, it ain't no clothing stores open. Yeah, online shopping is still available.
Online.
Where are you going? Even if you do all the people who are doing online shopping for clothes, sneakers, and all that stuff. Sneakers is different. You can say that, but for clothes and stuff, it's a little bit more seasonal. You don't know how, like, after quarantine, you might have gained 20 pounds, you might have lost 20 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Like, buying clothes and online shopping for frivolous things, I think that's a little bit. I think people are dragging it with that.
I know one thing. Easter just passed. The Jordan brand took a major hit for
And
Easter.
I'm happy
Major
for them.
because
I am happy too. You know I'm happy.
Because Jordan needs to. He should be ashamed of himself. And I'm only saying that because I'm being biased to the fact that he's a black man, and 90% of his bias. I'm not gonna say 90%, but that's my opinion. 90% of his bias are of the same racial group, and he need to lower the price for them sneakers. But at the same time,
racial group, his biggest consumers are Japanese.
I know, that's why I say in my opinion. That's why I said my opinion.
And they are, because they are following a trend in a culture that is not theirs.
And that's because they're manufactured there.
So let's get that straight right now. Because if they was following anything else, they would not be consuming the things that they're consuming.
I feel you.
Somebody said we need to stay on TikTok.
The screen. You don't see Baby Royce. Come on now.
Where? Oh, I didn't see her pop. Come on, I did like your. I didn't see her pop up.
Like,
thank you so much for tuning into the RC each and every Friday, 5 to 7.
Now you get to see people
even during quarantine.
Right. Now you get to see the authenticity of each person in their real environment. This is what we have to deal with each other.
Elements, man.
Right. Meanwhile, me and Jim is just like, yo. Let me ask y'all a question, right? I wish Roy would come back so he could hear this question. But anywho, would y'all rather be in love? No, sorry. Would you rather be with somebody that loves you or somebody that you love or somebody that loves you more?
That's a good question.
Would you rather be with somebody that you love or somebody that loves you more? I think Jim is
right at this point in my life. I would rather be with somebody that loves me more.
Okay.
Just because I want to experience that.
Nothing wrong with that at all. Poppy Heck, what about you?
Yeah, big facts. I'm second. I'm second that whole movement right there. I want somebody that want me more right now.
I think realistically that is the case. But then I feel like when I was talking about it with somebody, and I was like, it's a thin line between loving me more and being crazy, right? Because if you could be like crazy about it though, and it's like I can't even get away from this person.
But I don't want somebody to be obsessed with unhealthy. I want, you know what I want when I say more into me? Because sometimes people get complacent in the roles that you play, and because I'm the one that does the most all the time, then I've made it easy for you to not do the bare minimum. And so now we're never like meeting here, like, oh, you did that, oh, and I did this, like, so that's what I want when I say I want somebody, because I'm gonna match it. You know what I mean? Like I'll match it.
Roy, the question was.
I heard the question. I was back there setting up the fans. So
okay.
Hey, friends.
Yeah, they watching. They tuned in right now. All right.
That's good. Let's get it. Tell them they got some questions, concerns. We want to hear about it. We could talk about it. They got some topics. Let's talk about it.
Well, one of the answers for them was, it doesn't really matter as long as they love themselves.
That's fair enough. Look at this fool. Look at this fool.
Thank you so much for tuning into the RC. We have to call the ambulance now. Like, what?
Look at Heck. He can't handle it.
But to answer your question, Tiff, me personally, I would rather somebody that loves me more than I love them.
Oh, okay. And why is that?
Because I just need to feel that security, that certainty. Like, you know what I mean? If you're showing me more love than I'm showing you, then I can step my shit up and like you said, match it. You know what I mean? Like Jim said, I can step my shit like, damn, she really feeling it. All right, do what you gotta do, bro. You know what I mean?
I got one more question for y'all. What if you had you was with somebody, right? Roby and I would be with another man. You and Roy Boy and Hank would be with another woman, right? And they already had a prior child when y'all got together. Now y'all having a child together, and they tell you that they want the baby's last name to be the same as the first child they have, so they have the same last names. Are you going for it?
But what is the child's first child's last name? Not
Let's
theirs.
say the first baby name is. Let's say you have a boy. The son name is Michael Jordan, and now the new baby name is. Your name is Matthews, and they like, oh, I don't want to name them the last name Matthews. I want it to be Jordan like the first baby because I want them to have the same last names.
And that's their father's last name?
They have two separate fathers because that was the first child has a different mother or father, and the first, you know what I'm saying?
No.
All right, so Poppy Heck is with Sabrina, right? Sabrina already has a child. Her child name is Ashley Stewart, right? Now, Poppy Heck and Sabrina have a baby together. Poppy Heck's name is Matthew. His name is Hector Matthew. When they had their first little baby boy, she was like, oh, I don't want the baby's name to be Hector Matthew. I want his name to be Hector Stewart, like the first child. I want them to have the same last name.
No, because that means that child that I'm having with this gentleman is going to be named after my ex's last name.
Right, but no matter what, that's what they come to you at. They're like, oh, I just want them to have the same last name.
No.
Negative.
The negative?
No. Yeah, I'm not suggesting that, and I don't think anybody should be suggesting that to me.
I got to know. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Because there's a similar scenario Eva Mendes.
Poppy Heck, just mute your mic while you coughing.
Right, because you are just dying slow.
Mute your mic while you coughing so we can hear each other.
I got the corona.
Clearly.
They won't do nothing.
Eva, the girl Eva or whatever, right? The lady Eva, the model, top model. You remember her, right?
Eva Pickford.
Eva Pickford, right?
So she had a child by whoever her baby father was.
Yep.
Yeah, so now she married to somebody else, but she wants to change the child's name to
the new guy's name.
Right.
Is he adopting that child?
It's too.
Most likely, yeah.
So if he's adopting that child, then hey, it is what it is.
But what if the father's like, no, I'm not going?
If the father's like, no, then no.
Yeah, the father like, oh, but she cut the father off. She cut
That's the whole thing. Like the first father don't deal with the child, or she cut that off because remember she was like in an abusive relationship and all that.
No.
Keep it from the child, basically.
Now, what if they wanted to change it to the other child's name because the person is like famous,
like Kardashian,
right? So now, like
nigga, fuck. How about Diddy, nigga?
Diddy adopted him.
Diddy just did it with that white girl.
What?
Diddy just adopted that white girl.
I don't know what you talking about. So I thought you was talking about the
Yeah, you ain't see.
Whose child is it?
The dance along that he had.
Who's the child?
Huh?
Whose child is it?
Some little white girl.
That's different. Hey,
some chick
that's fine. That's different. You're talking about a whole separate situation. You want to adopt the child, you adopt the child. We're talking about somebody that you're with, that you have you're having a child with, and they want to now keep the same name as their old the
yeah.
first
I said I'm not. Yeah, I'm not with it.
All right. So what about if you was y'all had a child, right? And you're like, oh, I'm gonna name them whatever, right? I'm gonna name them any name, like Hassan. And then you're like, all right, cool, I'll name him Hassan or whatever. And then like 2 years later, you found out that was her ex-boyfriend name. How would you feel?
Oh. We gonna change this little nigga name right now.
But you was all for it until you found that out.
Okay. And you just answered your own damn question. I was
why
that out. Change.
You just answered your own damn question.
Change. Your name is Mike.
Jim, you changing?
Yeah. Well, I'm not doing that anyway.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, if the guy was like, oh, I want to name her Kathy, you know what I'm saying, or Katrina, or whatever the case name is, and they come to find out Katrina was his ex-girl right before you.
Not bad.
And you like, oh, and you named him the name, but then later on you find out that was his ex-girlfriend's name. You're gonna be like, oh, dude, it's gonna be uncomfortable for you now.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
That's very
I want to
weird.
say, I want to be strong and be like, no, that's my kid. That's my child. I'm going to love them no matter what. But human nature is going to have, every time I call her name, I'm going to look at him like, you mother.
Big facts.
And why would you even want that anyway? Isn't that not weird? Like, why would you want to be calling your child in the same cadence that you call your ex if that's not the father or the mother?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, heck, that like you
Yeah.
have a junior. You know what I mean? Like, that's a different. But why am I just gonna be naming a kid after somebody that I was intimate with? My kid? No.
Yeah, I didn't think of it that deep. I was just thinking of it like I like the name. Like
No.
Robo's like,
Did you like it before that? Did you like it before you met this person? You're gonna have to give me something else. If that is the case, you need to find an Uncle Mark, an Uncle Ronnie, an Uncle Robbie, an Uncle somebody, and be like, that was my favorite so-and-so. And yes, that's a coincidence. If you want to get away with that, you need to get that shit together before I found out.
I feel you.
Because I'm not trying to hear nothing about no Rebecca. And then I'm like, all right. And then I'm over here like, come here, Becca. And then I got see some shit later on. Oh, Becca? No.
Oh, Becca? Oh, I heard you. Now you mad with the kid.
Now I gotta call you B because I can't even say your name without
Bob, what's
B.
up?
Hey,
What's going on?
How y'all doing?
How are you doing?
good.
I'm glad y'all recognized me and acknowledged me because I was making my way up here to say hello, you know.
Of course, we know who you are.
I got a
The
question.
man.
Mr. Bobs.
Absolutely.
I got a question,
Please.
a theory, or something to think about, you know, because I mentioned young girls, 17 to 21 in Harlem. So once a month we have a little talk and stuff like that. But one day I want to throw this topic out there. Men ain't shit, but women play a lot of games.
Yeah. And walked off.
Give me. I'm gonna say that this is a true statement to a certain extent.
Mm-hmm.
It's a true statement to a certain extent.
Women play a ton of games. Y'all know that.
No, not all. It depends.
You know, y'all play mental games, not physical games like we play, like talking to multiple women.
Y'all play mental games too.
Y'all
It's not our fault that we
Y'all play
smarter
mental
than y'all.
games too.
Girls,
Y'all just don't call them games.
girls,
Y'all say this is just how
Girls be
shit
having
is. That's games though. That's games. That's games.
girl, girls be having a coochie on a fishing rod like this. Gotta be a little faster.
Game.
Gotta almost got it.
Down the street with groceries on a Friday, be like, oh, that nigga got a job. I'm gonna get him.
That's the game. That is the game.
That old school game.
That's the whole
They can bring in groceries on a Friday.
Them beef bags, nigga. She don't care. You got nigga got.
So you think women play more games than men?
Yes.
No, I disagree.
Yeah. I do.
I think women play a plethora of games and men stick to their same old run of the mill
Five
games
games.
of getting pussy, getting shelter, getting money. You know, it's the same stuff. You know what I mean?
But that's learned behavior. It goes beyond y'all. Your parents, your grandparents, it's the learned behavior. So why
No, that's not true.
you expect
That's not true.
really
Huh?
No.
something different? Come on, Gemini, talk to me.
I feel like that certain games that women play are not it's learned behavior, but not because of how you was brought up, but because of what you've been through. Like, all right, I already see what's happening here. I'm already gonna outsmart you, bro, and I'm gonna do what I need to do.
But unfortunately, if you're doing that to somebody that you shouldn't be doing that to, and they could potentially go somewhere, then that's your loss. And that's your trauma. You're bringing that bullshit into another situation, and then you're gonna repeat that. I don't make it right. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, just like all the games that's being played right now, it's a lot of quarantine relationships. I can't wait till everybody back outside. Look, see, that's what I'm talking about. You see how true it is? Jim done fell on the floor.
Oh no, my whole shit now.
After this, now everything is all. I gotta go do something for my mom. Oh, I gotta get my son. Oh, I gotta do my daughter here. Everything gonna be back to normal.
So let me ask y'all this: is it safe to say that dating or trying to get to know somebody right now is a terrible idea?
Very terrible.
Yes.
Very terrible.
I'll tell you what.
No.
This is the first time in my life that I have been outside and walked past a corner store, a group of people, and not been like, you're never in my life.
It ain't no.
It is very eerie, and it is very comforting too at the same time. It's very weird. It's like, I know I'm not gonna have to deal with no bullshit, so I'm good. You know what I mean?
It's no.
Why are you listening to it?
Like,
Roby, look at how do you even get on there?
But you know what? I saw the health department gave out a list of things that are geared to COVID-19 and sexual acts. And they were saying like, no, absolutely no kissing. You should definitely be only be dealing with someone that you're quarantined with. You should not be having sex with somebody you're not quarantined with, right? It was a list, y'all. I wish I could pull it up while we were on live, but I'll get back to it next week, and then I can tell y'all about it better. But it's literally like a health situation that basically gives you the rundown on what you should and should not do during this time. But definitely not sharing fluid.
Side note.
Man,
I know Tiffany Moms is a hottie.
You hear it? What you say?
Side note, Tiffany Moms is a hottie.
She was listening to the show.
I need some of that. What was that you had before?
Pasta salad.
Yeah, man.
What was they using that pasta salad?
Yeah, run that back one time.
Yeah.
And no anal.
What are you talking about, Roby?
It's an anal.
What are you talking about?
because they said no anal and no kissing. Those are the two biggest transfers of bacteria during COVID-19.
Man, niggas
that's
niggas is kissing anal. Yeah.
I'm just telling y'all what I read.
Niggas is kissing anal during COVID.
That's the real COVID virus.
Look, we done watched the whole season of motherfucking Ozark. You gonna?
I gotta watch that.
You gonna suck? You gonna eat some butt after that? Suck some.
I'm watching Money Heist right now.
Money Heist.
I gotta watch that too.
Oh, I've seen that. It's good.
Fire. Money Heist.
I have to catch up on SVU.
SVU?
Yes, because there are rumors that Stabler is coming back. So if he does show, because next week is the last episode for the season. So if he shows up in season 22, I needed to be prepared all of season 21 and see what the buildup was.
Yo, what up? Everybody gotta get a drink, man. Like we gotta take a 30-second intermission. Everybody get a drink.
So Roy, you gonna put a song on right quick?
Yeah, I can put something on.
Yeah, go get a drink.
Bro, you drop new music. It's not your track, but Monty the Mogul drop new music on SoundCloud. Yeah. It's a quick 22 situation. Roy, you got some producer credits on that.
I know, man. I'm out here.
You lit.
I'm out here. I'm trying to
see
popping. Like
I see what I got on. I see what I got on, man. Agent Zero.
Fuck that. I gotta work.
Agent Zero.
I just downloaded. I'm into my stocks. I'm researching shit, man. I'm loving the fucking quarantine, man. I just don't.
Me too. I definitely did some things in my quarantine life too. But I've been getting text messages, DMs, and the people want to know when this volume 2 is coming out. Are we gonna give them this volume 2 during quarantine?
Shit, we might as well. We ain't doing nothing else. Fuck. I got time.
For the culture, because the list is already done. You know what I mean? Like the list made itself. You know what I'm saying?
Well, send it in. Let's
let's get it.
Send it in. Let's make it happen, man.
Yeah, man. I'm excited. We gotta get the people stuff to listen to because people are literally going crazy a little something, something. I'm looking at all of these skits and I can see the crazy happening in the house.
Traveling like now you seeing people that don't be doing skits, they doing skits. Like, yo, this shit is getting
Yo,
and they
look at the yo.
They responding to every DM. He trying to front like he got the privilege. That's Sally.
I got that gallon.
You got the
I
Sally.
got that gallon.
You got the gallon of Sally's. Rosie
I
says,
got that gallon.
Oh, hey, hit him. Hey.
Sturdy.
You are sturdy, sir.
he got the Sally's. He tried to front like he had the privilege. Henny Priv.
When I put it on the table, I put it like just like this. You can see it. See it.
Nah, the glare. It's
That's
a little glare. We can't see the word. All right, right there we can see the words. We go.
That's right.
Sally's.
Sally.
The Sally.
Salad.
We got the Sally's.
You know what I got? I got that
Where your
gal.
drink at, Tiff?
Oh, let me go
Come
get
on,
it.
pull it out. Everybody, we gonna toast.
All right, I'll be
Let's
right back.
toast, man.
All right, hold on. Let me get my drink. Go ahead, Roy. Put on something.
I see you, baby. I see you.
I got that
What
Tito.
am I gonna drink?
I got that Tito's over here.
I see you, baby.
Which
Yo, Roy. Yo, Roy.
Yo,
So this season basically doesn't exist. All the work and everything that all the players been put in for the first beginning of the season was for nothing. All the injuries for nothing. So what's gonna happen next season? You think?
we right back at it. Like we never left. They done fucked up. They done gave LeBron time to rejuvenate. That's what we talking about.
Do we have a draft?
Whoa, that's a great question, bro. yeah. I don't think the college scouts need any more exposure. They know pretty much what they want. We was already in March, so that's it.
Yeah.
Like, we gonna have a draft. Oh, but June?
You see, I got the red light special, right?
It's gonna be a digital draft. A
I
lot
see you.
of get
I
snubbed.
see you.
It's not gonna be fun with no digital draft. That takes away from the experience.
Well, they talking about doing the fucking playoffs with no fans.
That's whack, and that's stupid. If they act like the players ain't got that is not possibly contracting it because a lot of these players got it too.
Stay woke.
It's stupid. Don't you find it funny that all of the government officials be having like these big meetings, doing stuff together, don't be wearing no masks or gloves, and none of them are concerned. None of them are concerned.
Stay woke. I haven't seen Cuomo. I haven't seen Trump. I haven't seen who's the mayor again?
De Blasio. You haven't seen you don't even see Obama out here, not like that.
You don't see none of these high officials with a fucking mask on. But we're gonna talk about that on another note, not on our thing, all right? Because I don't want nobody looking at me.
They're gonna come for us.
You don't want nobody looking at me crazy. Because I've been spreading a lot of info and people along.
Hold on, y'all two are twins?
You what?
Y'all two is twins? Y'all have the same bottle?
What?
Tiff is frozen? Oh, Tiff is frozen.
No.
I thought she
was frozen.
Tiff frozen?
I thought she was playing around. She really frozen. Oh,
Is she?
Oh
yeah, she is.
Oh, she is.
I got my favorite shot glasses from my favorite places.
You got
Aruba in the building.
You know what I'm saying?
Aruba. And how about this, Roby?
What's this place? New Orleans. I got my gallon.
There you go, gallon girl.
Rose tried to tell you
at the end of the day that
hi.
Oh, my little pony.
Oh, thank you. Pony. I had a blue one.
Aza.
Oh my god.
I had a blue one for real. With purple hair.
Oh, what happened?
I'm lining my shots up for y'all.
Oh, we take a shot?
As soon as this quarantine lifts up, right? The first place that you're going to, that you're really gonna go to is gonna be where?
Get my hair
As
done.
soon as as soon as the quarantine is open, what's the first place?
I'm planning. Oh, I don't even know.
That's
Probably get my feet and nails done and to get a massage. I love
Well,
Virginia.
when we're able to open back up and go anywhere.
You mean anywhere? Oh.
Yeah, travel. Like, when you're able to travel, what's the first place you
Oh, travel?
California. That was my
Yeah.
trip.
Oh, wait, you talking about travel? Travel? What do you mean?
to be in Cali right now.
Where's the first place you want to go to? When's the first place you want to go outside? Like, I want to leave New York as soon as we can move.
Oh, you mean like
I want to leave
you
New
mean
York.
international or in general?
This period? Anywhere?
International, heck?
Anywhere. I'm going to Virginia. I want to go to Virginia. Y'all hear me? I want to go to Virginia.
Bro, you been to Virginia 500 times. You can go to Virginia right now.
Can't go to VA right
Virginia.
now. Go to VA.
You can go to VA right now. Get in the car, bro.
Anywhere in the world.
Yo, hey, we gotta broaden your horizons, bro.
We can't hear
He said Virginia.
You can't hear me?
I can hear you.
Heck, you can't hear me? Heck, can't hear me.
I can't hear you. Y'all can hear him?
Yeah.
Yo, Roby, you got the best fucking connection. You ain't glitch out not one time through this whole shit.
You got that extra Wi-Fi, that's why.
Yeah, she got that 5G.
I will tell y'all, in my many years of having my own dwelling, only twice. Twice. In my adult age, I decided to get a service, and this is the second time. So I officially have cable in my crib because I could not do it. I could not. Thank you. No, I'll drink to that. You know what I'm saying? Because it was rough. I have old teeth. I don't really like it, but it's the service we have in this neighborhood. I would prefer something else. It's cool though.
As far as music to entertain yourselves with, I've been going through my phone and I just been picking a different artist every day and just listen to whatever catalog that artist has. I've listened to music from Gerald Levert. I've been listening to music from Philip Lewis, from Monifa, Escape. I had a lead.
I did that last week. You late.
I'm late, damn.
Mm-hmm. You late. But I put together two playlists. I put together two playlists that I think are good. One of them is they're both on Spotify. The first one is just like positive vibes. Like I felt like I was in the crib and I needed like cookout music, or I needed like Saturday at my grandmother's house, everybody's turned up, you know, that type of music, family oriented situation music, right? Nothing new. And that's where it started from. And then I just kept building on that. And it's like over 6 hours worth of music. So it will just go. If you let it just go, it'll just go. And you should know everything on there. It may not be that you know the words, but you know the feelings that music gives you. It invokes being around people, you know, happy times, you know what I mean? And then Easter, it's so funny, Easter, the tech had to come back. So I had to have another tech come to deal with our service. And I was just like, I woke up ready, like Easter Sunday, I'm cooking a big dinner. I don't care, like whatever, we'll have it. You know what I'm saying? I'll make chicken. We'll make chicken salad someday this week, whatever. I just knew I needed to have that vibe in the house. So I did that, and the tech came, and like he was literally vibing to the whole playlist, and it was nothing but gospel. Like it was straight gospel music, like, and I just kept building on it. And he was literally in the back, like working on the line and shit. He was singing and everything. And then like when he left, he was like, "Yo, I really appreciate your playlist." I'm like, "Wow, thank you!" Like, and I'm just like, I did it for me, you know what I'm saying? And even in times of quarantine, you don't know what your spirit and your positive vibes can do for somebody else, even in isolation. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, think about it. He might not have been able to get into a church and have a church service in weeks. You know what I'm saying? So that may have did something for him that I don't have no idea of. You know what I mean? So just anybody that's out there that usually puts out positive vibes when they get the time to, you have more time. And so just do that, because negativity comes in abundance. You know what I mean? Like if you're want to give out some positivity, just do it. Don't think about it. Just do it. Just do it. So I put it out there, you know, so even if, and that one is like over 5 hours. So even if you want to take some tracks from it and be like, oh, I can make my own little playlist, then just do that for yourself. But music always calms the beast. Music always connects us. Music always takes us to a place of happiness. And so at the very least, that's what I could do. You know?
We back.
You back. You are back.
I don't know.
Welcome back.
Yep, I'm back. My phone about to cut off.
But that new Tory Lanez, New Toronto 3, one of my favorite albums right now.
Really?
I didn't get to
I said he does a lot of all of that is a lot.
Is it more of like a rap album this time?
Rapping.
Yeah, that's what I want to
hear.
He is
rapping.
He's rapping. Hey, my favorite song is The Coldest Playboy, track 2.
Who?
The Coldest Playboy, track 2.
You have to call him. I'm doing my thing. Okay, I'll tell him when I get him. Sorry, y'all.
Joyce, you gonna have to say what? You gonna have to go along with the flow now. We on the air.
Come on,
we need 2 hours. We need 2 hours. We need 2 hours.
Listen, let me
your mom to answer the question.
Okay.
Mommy said, listen, don't call yourself telling her off.
No, I'm not. I'm asking permission for 2 hours. 2 hours.
Permission for 2 hours.
I didn't know you could hear me.
She didn't know y'all could hear her.
Ask your moms to ask us a question.
She said for you to ask us a question.
Do you want some pasta salad and
Roy said, hey, yep.
So is she gonna make us pasta salad so we can eat it on the air next week together in unison?
So I got to do drop-offs.
You will have to do the drop-offs.
That's it then. Roy, what you gonna say, Roy?
I was about to say, she ain't got to tell me what else she making. Yes, whatever else.
She said whatever else she making. Yes. Last time we had the macaroni salad. The only thing we was missing was fried chicken.
The dip.
Oh, he want Hector want sausage dip. Hector, somebody else said they gonna make you some sausage dip.
That's the first thing I'm out to eat.
Somebody else said they gonna make you some sausage dip, Hank.
Who?
Don't worry about it. Somebody else said they gonna make it for you.
All right, cool. I mean, I appreciate it. It's not like your mama's though, but it's all right.
You got that right. No, it's
let's go, y'all.
I'm on my second one.
Shot.
Yo, Roy,
wait.
Tiffany, because our time is gonna be coming down soon, right?
Yep, I'm here with you.
But Roy, you need to tell them what you drinking because they wasn't here.
I only know like 2 ingredients. I know it's like Henny Privilege and like Henny Black. It's like 2 Hennessy's.
Do I need to take a shake shot or can I drink my mixed cocktail?
Well, I'm on my second shot. This container looked like this when Roy showed it to me when we first got on the air. He had just took it out the freezer, and he said it was in the freezer for a week. I just want y'all to know that. So whatever is in that shit,
look,
that ain't no alcohol. That's a liquor.
Right.
I'm gonna put the flyer in the chat, but he delivered too. This was 25.
How the heck sit down somewhere?
Yo, I had this since week.
For 2 weeks?
I had this since last week. I took a drink. I was like, oh hell no. I put that shit back in the freezer and it been there till today. Like,
so Roy, what time we going up on Saturday?
9 p.m.
9 p.m.
I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be dressed.
Roy, we gotta get you a flyer. We gotta put you out there. We gotta let people know, man.
I got a flyer person. I just come up.
That other flyer you posted, that was fire. That was a nice, clean flyer.
And they made it for me. I was joking, like, yo, like,
somebody made me a flyer. Somebody made me a flyer. Yeah, fact.
Somebody made a status like, oh, I knew we was headed down the wrong path when DJ started making flyers for Instagram live.
Listen, this is what we got right now. Welcome to
Yep.
Club 2. Welcome to Club 2.
I'll drink to that.
Yo, but underneath it, jokingly, I was like, "Yo, make me one with a laughing face." And next thing you know, like an hour or two, the fucking flyer was in my inbox. Fact.
That's love. That let you know. Just like last night, you was like, "I need you to get us to a certain number." Then they get you to a certain number.
Fact.
People listen when you talk. People listen.
Word.
I'm so sorry I missed that mix though. That Kanye, you know that's my.
Nah, I know your situation. I know your situation.
I was sick
Jim,
about it.
So Jim, just on your personal opinion, who is better, Ja Rule or who has more hits?
Yeah, you
who
go.
has more hits?
Oh, there you go.
Ja Rule or 50 Cent? Just give me one.
By themselves.
However you want to do it. It could be features. It could be whatever you want to do it.
I'm gonna go with 50.
Okay. Who is it? Kanye West versus who? Drake. Who got more hits? Kanye West or Drake? That was a great battle, yo. That was a great because
I'm gonna say Drake because do y'all need a because or no?
Nah, he won by like a song or two. Like he just barely got.
He had no. Tell the truth, Roy. Drake had won by a landslide, but Roy and his congregation in the darn comments, they was pushing for some Kanye. Like, nah,
that's right, Kanye.
Well,
that's because people still want college dropout Kanye. They don't respect nothing else. So that's why I went with Drake. But I don't want to go with Drake. I want to go with Kanye.
Roy, see, I ain't gonna lie, the 50 Cent and Ja Rule mix kind of had me a little because they two different type. Like Ja Rule was more of a you know what I'm saying? And 50 was more of the street, so it kind of didn't mesh well, but they had their own separate type of hits. That Kanye West and Drake and Roy was matching up the same type of songs with each other. That was a good battle, Roy. That was a great battle.
From the first battle, they was giving me hell. Like, nah, you cheated.
Yeah.
Like,
and you went for like 3 hours. Roy played like over 20 something songs.
Right.
So altogether he played he played 20 something rounds. So altogether he played over 40 something songs.
Right.
That's dope.
He had to play one of each person, and he went for like 20 something rounds. Everybody was like, "No, another round."
I think that's
anyway,
that I could keep doing. You know what I mean? I think that's we got to have a better voting system. That's it.
Yeah, facts. You know, but hopefully we gonna get that together. That was good. That was a good time. We appreciate Roy, boy. We appreciate all you people that's keeping other people like us entertained and keeping us motivated and you know.
Yes, and your spirits high. Yep.
This is the real creative motherfuckers right here. Like they done fucked up. Y'all giving me money to sit home and do shit. Oh man. Like I said, we got the motherfucking Power Ranger mask coming, man, next week, man.
Yo, I want to buy mine ASAP, all right?
Got you. Power Ranger mask, man. If you don't want
I'll get it just because it's you, Roy. But,
absolutely.
Supply my team. Y'all good. We good.
Listen, I support the team too, so I'm buying
we
mine.
essential. We essential workers.
Let me get to my essential duties right now.
Yes.
Shout out to the RC. Thanks for everybody that was tuning in to us each and every Friday, 5 to 7. We'll be here again. It was good vibes. Stay safe out there, quarantine and chill. You know what I'm saying? If you got to work, we appreciate you. Stay safe.
Yes.
We love y'all. If you're not at work, make sure you're doing something positive while you're in the house. Work on your hobby. Get your creative skills going. Work on your kids' math. You know what I'm saying? Clean up your house. Do some sit-ups. Whatever you got to do, man.
Facts.
Bye.
Are we buying? Are we done? Do we have